कहाँ जाएंगे अभी 1 मिनट में आप हाय हेलो
A very good evening to all of you, and a very, very warm welcome to Baiju's Exam Prep IS Division. Hello, hello, good evening. Very good evening, very good evening. Please come, please come. Very good evening. Please make sure that you catch the desks in the front. I'm good. Samiksha, how are you doing? All good here. Sorry for a slight delay. I'm good, Mithun. How are you doing? Yes, yes, that's what we are doing, Femina. Thank you, Nitesh. Thank you. Absolutely, yes, Tikendra. I'm good. Ushashri, how are you doing? Thanks a lot, Sneha. Well, that depends on your preparation, on your, command on the basics. I'm doing good. Santosh, how are you doing? Well, so am I, Anushka. I'm doing good. Harish, how are you? Yes, Vaishnavi, how are you? I'm doing well. Chaloji, let us start this session. All right. So, all the warriors, all the would-be officers, my name is Kapil Datta, and I would be taking you through the reasoning and quant portion of CSAT examination. So let me just tell you, not to discourage you, but let me just tell you that there were near about 10% of the people who could clear CSAT last year. That's quite alarming, isn't it? So, but then CSAT 2023 happened to be one of the most difficult papers. It was a wake-up call also for many people, as they thought that they can do away by leaving out the questions on mathematics, which is not the case. The whole thing is that you're not supposed to leave out any topic. Please understand that you must be in a position to solve easy questions based on any topic. If at all the question is difficult, anyhow, we're going to leave it because this is a qualifying examination. So let's just talk about CSAT examination. It's a full length paper. As you know, nature of the paper is qualifying. Well, that should not make you complacent. Maximum marks 200, number of questions 80, qualifying marks are 66, that is 33%. Time duration is 2 hours, 120 minutes, marks 2.5 marks, but there is a negative marking for every wrong answer. That is 1/3, 0.83. So these are the three portions out of which we are going to cover these two, quantitative ability and logical reasoning. All right. PPTs you would get in PDF form, annotated form, after the class gets over, Karthikeyan. Well, yes, that is the case, Tikendra. So that means that we have to venture into certain difficult questions as well, right? So, which means we require more insight, more practice as far as our preparation goes. Because of a simple fundamental, as the number of aspirants grow each year, the only way to filter out, the best amongst them would be to make the paper difficult. But that's how the logic works. All right. So, never mind. So, let's start with certain portions of reasoning first. Let me just give you an overview of distribution of questions in last 6 years' papers. Well, if you see reading comprehension, 27, 27, 26, 30, 27, and last year 29. Reasoning and quant 2022, 53 questions, 21, 32, 53 questions, 13, 41, 54, 50 here, another 53 here, and last year 51 questions. So nearly 2/3 of the portion, I would say, right? So that's the reason why you need to be extra careful, because reasoning is going to be your life savior. Maths, as it is perceived to be difficult because you people have an early perception from your early classes till 10th standard, you people were uncomfortable, many of you, and many of you bid farewell to mathematics after 10th standard, right? So you feel that I'm not in touch, I'm weak, I'm this, I'm that, I'm poor. Don't use such words for yourself. Never use such words like weak, poor for yourself, all right? Because you leave that job to the whole world. Okay. They will not leave any leaf unturned to call you weak, poor, bad, and incapable, and so many things, you know. So you have to rely on your defense mechanism. So those who dare, they win. That's how it goes. So you need to have the very first thing which is required in your preparation is self-confidence, self-belief. Okay. Then a positive attitude. Yes, I can do it. Whatever that I wasn't good at, I would make sure that I would, you know, rectify or make amends to all the weaknesses or the corrections wherever I need to make in my basics. So no fears, please. Oh, great, Yash. Then you should be good at it, right? All right, let's start. So last year, distribution of questions, if I talk about, well, what is this? As far as LR goes, distribution of questions, 2023, coding, decoding. There were two questions. I mean, invariably in any examination, you would find at least 1 to 2 questions pertaining to coding, decoding topic. Same is the case with blood relations, and there was a question on odd one out, cubes and cuboids, letter series, Venn diagrams, calendars, selections, letter ordering, and logical connectives. In total, there were 13 questions, out of which you were expected to solve not less than 10. All right. Then there were 38 questions, almost half of the paper, as you can see, pertaining to mathematics, in which number system had the major weightage, I would say, 21 questions on number system, followed by divisibility rules, permutations and combinations, cyclicity, time and work, average, mensuration, compound interest, progressions. So 2023 paper had, maximum number of questions based on number system, which were more of arithmetic reasoning rather than pure arithmetic or maths kind of questions. So if at all you are logically sound, then you should be in a position to solve the questions. But yes, it might take a little bit of more time to crack such questions. Questions LR, if I see before 2023, 2018 to 2022, then you would find that invariably there were a lot of questions which were there on many topics. Like if I talk about 2019, there used to be 26 questions that appeared in reasoning, whereas there were only 17 questions, which further got reduced to 13 in 2023 as far as reasoning is concerned. Number system, if you see here, maths, 2020, there were again 20 questions. And in 2020, by the way, there were 41 questions out of 80. More than half the paper was on maths. So never ever think this, if I leave this out, leave that out, we are not going to leave out anything. I repeat, you should be in a position to solve simple questions pertaining to any topic. If at all the question is difficult anyhow, we're going to leave it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that is the distribution. You can just go through it. And this happens to be our curriculum. There are 24 topics that we will cover in quant. But first, we're going to start with reasoning, in which we have 15 topics to cover. Yes, I will teach quant also, reasoning as well as quant. Okay, so let's begin. Warriors. Number series. So hardly there has been a year except the last year when there was no question asked on number series. Every year there is at least 1 or 2 questions which have been asked on this particular topic. And see, there can be maybe hundreds and thousands of questions pertaining to number series. I have divided it into somewhere around 20, 25 basic series, out of which the first 5 series happen to be these: natural, even, odd, prime, non-prime. So the time has come. You people have to be now very proactive. We need to communicate with each other through these chats. So very, very fast. All right, even if it seems childlike, so be it. But I want answers from you guys. All right, and I want everyone's involvement. So natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Very fast. Please type. Please type. Next number. Next. Very fast. I said. All right. Lovely. So 5. So even numbers are those which are divisible by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Next number. That's it. So 10. Odd numbers are those which are not divisible by 2. So the next number in the sequence shall be. Come on. Come on. Come on. What number should we have here? Lovely, lovely, lovely. It is 9. All right. Prime numbers are those which have only 2 factors. They're divisible by only 2 numbers, number 1 and itself. All right. No other number divides a prime number other than the number itself and number 1. So the next number in the sequence shall be 11. Non-primes are those which are not prime numbers. Non means not. All right. So 1, 4, 6, 8. The next number in the sequence shall be 9. So I hope this is very clear to you. And the best part is that you would find these 5 series invariably in at least 70 to 80% of the questions. That's good news. So in short, I just call it Neo-PNP so that I can remember them. I've taken the first letter of each of these series, N-E-O-P-N-P, Neo-PNP. Repeat with me 3 times. Neo-PNP, 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 Neo-PNP. Natural even odd prime, non-prime. Natural even odd prime, non-prime. Natural even odd prime, non-prime. Lovely. Now, you must have a good hand at squares from 1 to 40. Now, that's compulsory, even for maths also. All right. So if you do not remember, please make sure that you memorize them today. Now, let me tell you the mantra to crack UPSC would be if on daily basis you complete the homework which is given to you. See, homework seems to be an obsolete word nowadays, isn't it so? But you got to stick to the very basics, So whatever is taught to you, the same day you revise those fundamentals and do whatever work that you got to do pertaining to that class. Now, similarly, cubes. Cubes again, you got to memorize from 1 to 16. And there are certain numbers you will find that they are both cubes as well as squares. Okay. So if I may talk about them, there are 4 numbers which are both squares as well as cubes. Well, to start with, number 1. 1 square is 1, 1 cube is 1. Number 64. 4 cube is 64, 8 square is 64. Number 729. 27 square is 729, and so is 9 cube, and 4096 or 4096, which is 64 square as well as 16 cube. So you must memorize these things. Apart from that, please do memorize all the powers of 2 from 2 to the power of 1 as it is, is 2 to 2 to the power of 12. Let's do it. 2 power 1, 2, 2 power 2, 4, 2 power 3, 8. Just keep on multiplying this with 2 every time a number appears in front of you. 16. So 16 2s are 32. 2s are 64. See, this is the number that we're talking about here. Is it or not? Okay. Or you can say 8 square also. So 2 to the power of 7, 128. 2 to the power of 8, 256. 2 to the power of 9, 512, which is also 8 cube. Let me remind you. So the earlier that you catch hold of these numbers and these powers, the better it is going to be for you. So 2 power 10 is 1024. So 2 power 11 is nothing but 2048. And finally 2 power 12 is 4096, the very number that we are talking about here, which is also 16 cube. No, calculator is not allowed. No form of calculator is allowed. Digital watch is also not allowed. Obviously, cell phones are not. Okay, now what's a prime number? Prime number is a number which is divisible by itself and 1. So it has exactly 2 factors, itself and 1. No other number apart from number 1 and the number itself would divide a prime number. So kindly know that 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers which you are going to memorize today itself. Okay, if you don't remember them. 1 to 50, there are 15 primes. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. All right. And then remaining 10 from 51 to 100, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. Now, let me tell you, this has now become a favorite number of the paper setter. As you would see, this number will appear in many questions, including questions which appear in 2023. So kindly make note of this immediately, right now in your notebook, and write it down 3 times that 91 is equal to 13 into 7. Could you please do that right now? 13 into 7, 91 is equal to 13 into 7. Very, very fast, please. Now, this question was asked in an interview as well. In many interviews, in fact, for UPSC, that is 1 a prime number? Your answer should be no. Is 1 a composite number? Your answer should be no. So number 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Because of the definition, see, prime number is divisible by exactly 2 numbers, 1 and itself. Whereas a composite number is the one which has at least 3 divisors, right? So a composite number is divisible by at least 3 numbers, 1 itself and maybe more than some more numbers. So number 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number, as it violates the definition for both such numbers. Kindly remember that. All right. Absolutely yes. Thanks for reminding me, Nagendran. 2 is the only even prime number. Okay. And also, it is the smallest prime. Now, there have been questions which have been asked pertaining to certain prime numbers. P into Q. P is a prime number. Q is a prime number. Can P into Q be an even number? Yes, it can be, because one of them could be 2, and 2 is an even. And even multiplied with even or odd still results in an even number. So your basics, you have to be really tight as far as. Yes, Shiva, you got it. I think many of you have attended my classes before, isn't it so? Have you? Okay. So some of you have. All right. All right. So let me just have a look here. I'm giving you a poll. All right. Just fill in the poll. Okay. And A is if at all you have attended my class before, and B is no, which says you haven't. This is your first time. All right. So let's see. It doesn't matter. Don't look at right and wrong here, that you got it incorrect and what is so what you written in front of smallest prime. Nothing. I haven't written in front of anything. So 25% have attended my class, 75% are new. So I have written this also. So let me just make it more legible. Let's talk about squares of NeoPNP. Okay. So you have a series here which is based on squares of, I don't know, natural, even, prime, non-prime. So you just need to tell me the answer. I'll give you a poll for this. Let this be a very fast poll, please. The whole point is that you need to be fast in the class. That's how it goes. Oh, lovely. don't know why only 42% could answer this. See, that's the whole point. You don't remember the squares, because if at all you would have, then you would be in a position to identify these numbers. But as it is, I think these squares you should remember. This is 2 square is 4. 4 square is 16. 6 square is 36. 8 square is 64. So 2, 4, 6, 8. What is this? Even numbers. So squares of even numbers are forming this series. So the next even number in the sequence shall be 10. 10 square is 100. Choice D should be your answer. Another one for you. Please hurry up. Oh, misread 1000 as 100, is it? Pranam Abhishek, 40%. Well, sir, this is 2 square. This is 3 square. This is 5 square, and this is 7 square. Now, many of you have marked 81 as the answer. That is because you did not look at the first number. All right, so that brings me back to the very first slide here. Can you please look at these two? Yep. Now 357, please remember as it is 357. I don't know why this is not working. They are both odd numbers as well as prime numbers. So beware. So if you see 357, don't immediately jump on to 9, because 357 could be occurring as prime numbers in a particular series. All right. Now, similarly, kindly have a look at 468. So once again, 468. These numbers are found in two kind of series. One is obviously your even numbers, and the other is non-primes. Get that? So I think this is where you went wrong. So sir, this starts with 2. So 2, 3, 5, 7. The next number in the sequence shall be 11. Okay, and 11 square, is 121. Should be choice D as the answer. Non-prime is a number which is not prime. Non is a prefix in English which means not. Okay. So 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22. These are all non-primes. They're not prime numbers. All right. No, Harish, it is not this is not odd series. It starts with 2. It begins with 2. So this is a series of prime numbers. Just now I told that. And in fact, squares of prime numbers are being used here. All right. So don't just look at these 3 numbers. Look at the number before 3. The number before 3 will determine whether 3, 5, 7 are occurring as odd number or they're occurring as prime numbers. So if you have 1, 3, 5, 7, well, these are odd numbers. It is 2, 3, 5, 7, then these are primes. Just know this. So as you see, these questions are based on cubes. Obviously, Rashida, 0 is a non-prime. Is it a prime number? It is not. So it is a non-prime. Okay, let me just give the poll to you. Yeah, SME sir, please reply, Prabhu. And Chetana also, please. 55%. Anyhow, so once again, you don't remember the cubes. Okay. And as I told you, these questions that would be based on number series, inadvertently, 70% of the questions would be on natural, even, odd, prime, non-prime, maybe on their squares or maybe on their cubes and so on. So this shall be 2 cube, 4 cube, 6 cube, and this is 8 cube. So 2, 4, 6, 8 are what? These are even numbers. Okay, so cubes of even numbers. So the next even number in the sequence is 10. 10 cube is 1000. Quite simply, C should be the answer. Here we go. Another question for you. I'll give you a poll for this. Just a moment. So if you don't remember the cubes, once again, your attempt will go for a toss. Absolutely yes, Praveen. Both the papers are multiple choice questions. 4 choices will be given to you, GS paper 1 and the CSAT paper as well. 71% better. So this one actually you can't judge whether it is square or cube. So always begin with a larger number. 343, if you remember, is 7 cube, and 125 is 5 cube, 27 is 3 cubes, so this should be 1 cube. So 1357. These are what? Odd numbers. So the next odd number in the sequence shall be 9, and cube of 9 is 729. So hence choice B should be the correct answer. Why, sir, in not answer? Mansi, your statement is incomplete. I'm not able to get you. Could you please restructure that? Prabhu, first letter for these 5 series: natural, even, odd, prime, non-prime. Natural, even, odd, prime, non-prime. अंकिता 5 क्लासेस होंगी और 6 क्लासेस होंगी क्वांट की. Hopefully, Ashwini. Yes, definitely. There are some new things which I have included. So those who have attended my classes before, well, please stay alert, because there are some questions from previous year, and then there are some topics that I have included here, like logical connectives. Cuboids I would be discussing in detail, as there was a question on cuboids as well. And there would be certain more things which would be there. Yes, this is the first class, Kumkum. How can it be prime series, Kamal Pal? 1 is not a prime number. All right, Kausar. No problem, Prabhu. Okay, Atharv. How to identify 9 or 11 in last? Sakshi, very clearly, I described here. The number before 3 will tell you whether the series is odd numbers or prime numbers. If before 3 you have 1, then 1357 becomes odd number series. If before 3 you have 2, then 2357 becomes prime numbers. Okay. That's right, Jagdish. Well, Femina, UPSC can certainly ask anything to confuse you, not little, but hugely. No, Sahil, NP, non-prime and composite is not the same. Non-prime means anything else apart from prime number. All right. And we can't call it composite number series because of the presence of number 1 in it. Number 1 is non-prime, but it is not composite number. All right. We will come to that, Abhishek. Let's begin and let's catch hold of whatever things are there. Chandrasekhar, prime number is a number which is divisible by only two numbers, itself and 1. Like, look at any number, like number 7. 7 has only two divisors, 7 and 1. That's it. It is not divisible by any other number apart from these two numbers. So prime number will be divisible by only two numbers. Now, different series. Now look at this series. What do you find? Is it based on natural, even, odd, prime, non-prime? No. Is it based on squares of any of these? Cubes of any of these? No. Then what should be the next step taken by you? Well, take the differences between the adjacent numbers. These are the adjacent numbers, right? So 10 and 12. So 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. Now look at these differences here. The differences also form a series. Okay, what is that? 2, 3, 5, 7. What kind of a series is this? Please tell me. Please tell me. Please type. What kind of a series is this? Could you please type? Everyone, whosoever wants to clear UPSC, huh? Please do so. Prime number. Here we go. So the next prime number in the sequence shall be 11. So this becomes 38. So choice D should be the correct answer. Got it? So far, so good? Lovely. Take differences. I mean, obviously it is written here, different series. So it is based on differences. So take differences. Let me just help you out here. The difference here is 4. Here it is 16. You've got to be fast in calculations. 36, 64. Each of these numbers is a square. Watch carefully. This is 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 8 square. So 2, 4, 6, 8. What are these? Even numbers, right? So the next difference in the sequence shall be square of 10. So 10 square, that is 100. If you go from here to here, all right, which gives you a 230. You got this. So let me just find out. I would be, conducting this survey, a 10-second poll, to just know whether you have understood and how many of you have understood whatever I have told you. So are you comfortable and have you understood whatever I have told you till now? Please mark yes if at all you have. Is it clear? Whatever has been taught to you, very clear, I believe. Quite simple. Just playing with numbers, sir. Nothing much. Lovely. 90% we have here. Okay. Take the differences here. Difference is 1. Difference is 27. 11 plus 27, 10 plus 1. 38, 163, take the difference. It is 125. 163 and 506, the difference is 343. Now start with the larger number, 343. You should remember, obviously, that this happens to be 7 cube. 125 is 5 cube. 27 is 3 cube. So this is going to be 9 cube? No. You need to look at the number before 3. Okay. That's 1. 1 cube. Yes, now you can say 1357 is a series of odd numbers. So the next number in the sequence shall be 9. And the cube of 9 is 729. 7 and 5, 12. 29 and 6 is 35. There we go. All good? All right. Constant difference, as the name suggests. Plus 15, plus 25, plus 15, plus 25. There are two numbers which are being constantly added to the numbers in this series, but in alternate fashion. Add 15, add 25, add 15, add 25, add 15, add 25. I mean, any two numbers or three numbers could be added. Even a single number could be added. You might have a series like plus 19 plus 17 minus 13, plus 19 plus 17 minus 13, plus 19 plus 17 minus 13. Could be anything. But from this sequence, 15, 25, 15, 25, next shall be the turn of the number 15 to get added here. Should give us a 105. Oh, cool. Many of you got it correct. Well, Dhanraj, as fast as you can be, but try not to go beyond 1.5 minutes. If at all you are just about to complete in another 15 seconds to half a minute, then maybe you can continue. But if at all you have not reached a decision and you are nowhere in 1.5 minutes, that is time to come out of the question. Don't linger on for very long. Okay, break up with the question. Well, as the name suggests, double difference. So take first difference here. 23. You have a 27. You have a 36. And you have a 61. Does it make any sense? It doesn't. So this is a very common type, which, based on which a lot of questions have appeared in CSAT examination. And we will be solving questions from the previous year questions papers as well. So whenever the first set of differences do not make any sense to you, they're not logically aligned, then take the differences between the differences also. Doesn't matter. Keep on doing so till you reach a logical series which appears. So 23 and 4, 27, 27 and 36, the difference is 9. 36 and 61, the difference shall be 25. Aha. Well, we do see something. We do see something here. So 25 is 5 square, 9 is 3 square, 4 is 2 square. So 2, 3, 5. Well, these are primes, my dear. So the next prime in the sequence, please. Oh, lovely. So next prime number is 7. So 7 square. Move upwards. So 7 square is 49. So 61 plus 49 shall give you 110. And if 110 you add to 167, we will get a 277. Choice B shall be the correct answer. Good to go? Okay. Miscellaneous differences. Well, till now we were talking about the differences being natural, even, odd prime, non-prime, or their squares, or their cubes. Well, you might get a difference, let us say, which is constant difference. Anything else apart from that, I'm putting under the category of miscellaneous. Let's have a look here. 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 16 is 34, plus 24, 34 and 58. The difference is 24. 58 and 90. The difference is 32. Oh, well. As you can see, this is a table of 8. Yes. Table of 8. 8 ones are, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32. So 8 fives are shall be 40. And you should get a 130 here. Easy. So far, so good. All clear? Let me just know this through a poll, please. Please confirm. Are you understanding whatever is being taught to you? हलवा है एकदम, बिल्कुल जी बिल्कुल. Very easy. Come on, guys. 93%. Lovely. So the number increases. All right. So in mathematics, you know that the most popular arithmetic operators are 4: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And this is all that I need from you. And I know many of you are weak in at least one of these operators as well. If you're inconfident, please practice. That's it. There is no other alternative. If at all you need to have a bright future for yourself, you need to work hard. So addition series. Well, 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 5 plus 8 shall be 13. Yes, you are right. So this is Fibonacci series. Clear? So such kind of series do exist. Questions have been asked quite frequently. Could you please tell me the next number in the sequence? Ragini, just add first two numbers, you'll get the third number. 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay. Okay, then add the second and the third number. You'll get the next number. Then these two numbers. Then these two numbers. Perfect. So the next number in the series shall be 8 plus 13, that is 21. Isn't it so? Anyhow, our answer here for this series, 21 ka shagun. Okay. Well, Harish, you can use the book which has been provided to you by Bajus, and you can use book written by R.S. Agarwal for verbal and non-verbal reasoning, as well as for quantitative ability. Both you should buy. Buy or arrange, but I would prefer, if at all, you can buy. Not so expensive. Opposite of addition is subtraction. Just reverse the series. So may I have the answer for this, in fact? You already know what you have to do, isn't it so? It's already written here, subtraction series, so you need to subtract. That's all that you need to know. Perfect, very good. Mark it in the poll. Come on, hurry up, shabash. Well done. Khushi, the previous series where the first two get added and third number appears, and second and third numbers, they get added to give you the fourth number. 90%. Wonderful. So this is reverse of Fibonacci series. Reverse. Fibonacci series essentially is the addition series. Reverse of that is subtraction. So 13 minus 8 is 5. Then 8 minus 5 is 3. Then 5 minus 3 is 2. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. So 8 minus 5 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Multiplication. It tells you that you need to multiply. All right. So let me just figure out. Now you should be in a position to answer. You know what to do. Perfect. Very good. Mark it in the poll, please. Please mark it in the poll. Come on, hurry up, guys. Lovely, lovely. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 4 is 8. 4 into 8 is 32, and 8 into 32 is 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, plus 1, 256. See, 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 4 is 8. 4 into 8 is 32. So 8 into 32 is 256. As simple as that. Opposite of multiplication is division. So you should not take much time to answer this question. Please mark it in the poll. Come on, guys. Mark it in the poll, please. I should have got this actually. It is nothing but the previous series, which has been written in reverse. So 256 divided by 32 is 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 4 divided by 2 is 2 again. This is how it goes. 256 divided by 32 is 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Could you please tell me the next number in the sequence? Could you please tell me the next number in the sequence? Perfect. You got it then. Obviously. So it is 2 divided by 2. That should give us a 1. Anyhow, the answer to this question remains 2. Fraction series. Now, fraction, is any number which can be expressed in P by Q form. All right, where Q is less than P. All right, usually. Or let us say it can still be a number which is greater, but then Q cannot be equal to 0. Correct. So what is this? 2 by 5, 3 by 10. Let me just write it vertically. 5 by 26 and 7 by 50. So the numbers in the numerators, they may be related to each other. Numbers in the denominators may be related to each other. The number in the numerator and the denominator, they might be related to each other in some way or the other. All right, let me see how many of you can answer this, if that be the case. Give a fair amount of a try. Please do. Please do so. Perfect, Srishti. Very good. Others also. Yes, Mithun, correct. Yes, Divya. Yes, Tanu. Yes, Roji. सब prime है. Very good. Square plus 1. Yes. Prime again. Yes, sir. Yes, Jagdish. Yes, Sanjay. No, Srishti. Not 9 by 81. Oh, not even half of them. Half of you have got it correct. Only 43%. You need to catch good hold of prime numbers. I believe so. So that is why maybe, many of you came up with 9 by 81, which is incorrect. See, didn't I tell you, if at all you have 357, 357 could be part of odd series or prime series, right? So the number before 3 actually decides the nature of 357, whether they are odd numbers or prime numbers. And here we have 2, don't we? Then, so we have 2, 3, 5, 7. The next number in the sequence shall be 11. So these are primes. And at the bottom, in the denominator, well, a careful look would actually, tell you this complete story. This is 2 square plus 1, 5. This is 3 square plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. 5 square plus 1, that is numerator square plus 1. Okay. 25 plus 1. 7 square plus 1, 7. Square of this, 49 plus 1, 50. So what should I have here? Numerator, we have 11. So 11 square, 121 plus 1, which would get a 122. Choice D should be the correct answer. Correct, Femina? Correct, Kirti. Yes, Baldev, which part not understood? Please tell me. You people, one suggestion, please don't type and say I have not understood. Say from here I have not understood. This step I have not understood. So please point out. And nobody can say this, that I have not understood anything. Please repeat the complete thing. I don't believe you. Because you have a sound brain, you must have understood something or the other. Or else you were not focused. Simple as that. So please do tell me the details. That's what we are talking about here. As you can see. Baldev. This is numerator square. See, 2 square plus 1 is 5. Numerator we have 3. 3 square plus 10. 9 plus 10. Numerator we have 5. 5 square 25 plus 1 26. 7 square. Numerator we have 7. So square that. 7 square is 49 plus 1 is 50. Numerator we have 11. So square that. 121 plus 1 122. So 11 by 122. Now, Sian, these are regular questions. If at all you solve them and you have a good hand at these questions by practicing enough number of questions, then you would be able to recognize the pattern immediately. You won't be able to, I mean, there would be no time wasted. A question becomes tough or difficult, only because you have never solved a question on the similar pattern. Okay, now you have. Now what's the problem? See decimal series. You see decimals and all, right? But this is not decimal series as such. Let me tell you. What is iron limbs, Shiva Krishna? You can maybe I don't know. I don't think so, because you need to mark your answers using a pen, I believe. No mistake, Balaraju. No prelims. See, I think you're supposed to fill in your OMR sheet with the help of pen, I believe, right? Obviously, which cannot be erased. If it is with pencil, then you can erase it and maybe make corrections. So pen means you need to be very careful. I mean, you're going to be an officer here, you're going to be a district magistrate, or you're going to be an IPS. Such things are not expected out of you, that you would make such a small mistake. That much accuracy you should have. So don't doubt yourself that you would commit such a mistake. In fact, you should be questioning yourself, how dare I commit such a mistake? All right, start with big numbers. What is 343? This is 7 cube. Then what is 16? This is 4 square. What is 8? This is 2 cube. 1 I don't know as yet. But what do you see here? Well, cube of 7. So it's a cube we see here. Let's say x cube. What do you see here? Square of 4. So it's a square you see here. X square. What do we see here? Cube of 2. So there is a cube, x cube. Now just look at it from right to left. Cube, square, cube, square. This is how you should alternate, so that it makes a sensible series. Now look at it from left to right. Square, cube, square, cube, square. Okay. Square of what? That is what we need to find out. So you see, different series is also included in this, as you can see here. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm taking differences. 4 plus 3 is 7. So plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Next should be plus 4. Yes? So 7 plus 4 has to be 11. 11 points. Okay. So this has to be 11 cube. Is it? No, it's a square. So I need to have a square here. Many of you marked 11 cube, 1331 here as the answer. Okay, some of you in fact rejected the question. They said it should not be 4.16, it should be 4.64. Well, that's not the case. Okay, so this was 11.121. That was a trap which was set for you, and you fell for the trap, officer. Okay, be careful. Come on. Okay, you said correct. No, Tarun, I'm not pointing out at you. There's someone else actually who said that it was wrong. Why are you taking it on yourself here? You just identify the halwai from where you're going to get sweets for me. All right, once you get selected. I told you, Santosh, not more than 1.5 minutes. Try not to. If at all you are nowhere and you are not able to find the answer within 1.5 minutes or crack the pattern, then leave it. Move on to the next question. That's it. You have many questions available to you. And anyhow, the complete paper needs to be solved in at least 2 rounds. First round from 1 to 80, then again another round from 1 to 80, wherein you solve the remaining questions. Okay, so that I'll tell you, when we will be towards later stages, that how you should be attempting a test. So what's your answer here? Don't lie, Anushka. You can't see me. Well, recent readings obtained from Chandrayaan 3, they say that there are only 3 things which are visible on Earth: Pacific Ocean, Mount Everest, and me. I'm so huge. All right. Well, I can see 9 and 10. Someone has marked 9 and 10. Do you see 9 and 10, my dear friend, amongst the choices? Do you think UPSC is going to ask you this question? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next to 9, 10. Very good. This is what they're going to do. No, sir. Please read. If you're not reading anything, if you're skipping the words which are written out here, if you are not, adhering to the instructions which are given to you, then, sir, no, you should not become an officer. You should not. So make that correction in yourself, because we want to make sure that we give the reins of this uh, country in such hands who are mature enough, who are careful. All right, sir. It says alternate series, alternate numbers. Look, 2, 3, 5, 7. We are skipping one. So these are combinations of 2 series: 2, 3, 5, 7. What are these? Well, these are primes. The next prime in the sequence shall be 11. You have another space here. Okay. And the next one here: 2, 4, 6, 8. What are these? 2, 4, 6, 8. These are even numbers, sir. So the next number here in the sequence shall be 10. Absolutely, yes. That's very nicely put, Kartika. We are also in our prime. Well said. Tehseen, quite late, I believe. All right, I'll still give it to you. Yeah, Tehseen, what part do you want me to explain? Obviously not, Chetana. They will not mention the name of the series. Obviously not. Uh, what do you want? I mean, should we actually request them to give you marks also in advance? Just like that? No, you need to practice. I mean, obviously, I'm teaching you various types. I'm getting you acquainted with various patterns on which the questions are based. Anushka, SME sir, please help her. Anushka, she can't see me and she can't hear me also. Vivek, please type in lowercase. Yeah, Tehseen, I'm not hearing from you. What part do you want me to explain? I can't stay at the question for more than 5 seconds or 10 seconds if I'm not getting a reply from you. I'm waiting for Tehseen. All right. Time over. Anyone who has a doubt here, please tell me, what do you want me to explain? I have written that, Yashi. You can find out when you go through that. SME sir, please help Yashi and tell her the name of the book. No, Abhijit, See, you're wasting my time. You say, yes, sir. All right, guys, let us get it straight. If you have a doubt, you mention the doubt specifically. You don't say, yes, sir, I have a doubt. Obviously, I'm going to ask you and waste time by asking you, where do you have doubt? What is your doubt? I mean, this is not a Balaji serial which is going on. Dum, 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 dum. And time wasted so that, reels and reels can be made. So please be specific. Sir, question number this part. Over. Femina, she is not able to hear me also. Absolutely, yes, Abhishek, I agree with you. Abhijit, cannot it be 2 into 1? Are you talking about this question, Abhijit? Question number 21? Yes, Lakshmi, please tell me. Balaji serials are there, no? Chandrasekhar told her to refresh, sir. Please refresh, Anushka. That's exactly what I explained, Gayatri. No, Abhijit, that will be after this, I believe. Or previous question you're saying. Which part? No, it will be after that. You're talking about this question. I'll come to this. Guys. Simple, no? You have 1.1, 2.8, 4.16, and 7.343. Where is this coming from? And is this happening in every class? It's a very sensitive board, I believe. Do you want me to explain it? Does anybody want? Yes. Kindly have a look here. You have numbers before the decimal. All right, so they must be forming a series. 1, 2, 4, 7. So 1, 2, 4, 7, which is the next number. How do you find out? Well, take the difference. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Can we see that? Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So in the same sequence, the next difference should be plus 4. So this has to be 11. Is this understood? Still, anyone who has a doubt? All clear? Just confirm. All clear? Okay. Let me just follow my process so that things become simple. And those who are not clear, they need to specify which part they are not clear. Do they have problem in plus 1, plus 2, plus 3? My words are going upward. Where? Is this understood? Where do you have a problem? Good to go. Anushka, back. Very good. Okay. They can rewatch later. Very true. So 343 is 7 cube. You don't remember the cubes. 16 is 4 square. 8 is 2 cube. Okay, and this is, obviously, if this is a cube, okay, this is a square. Okay, this is a cube. This must be a square. Now read it from left to right. Square, cube, square, cube. So alternately, square then cube, then square then cube. So the next one has to be a square. Okay, so this is 1 square, 2 cube, 4 square, 7 cube. So next has to be 11 square. So 121. Got it? Yes, you have to learn squares and cubes. This is quite simple. I mean, what do you want me to teach you here? Alternate numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. They form the series of prime numbers. Sir, catch hold of prime numbers. If you're not comfortable with prime numbers, then please write down at least the first 10 prime, 5 prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Do that. Write it down 5 times. You have to get comfortable. All right. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is even numbers. They are written alternatively. Okay. Now, let's fight with each other. Okay. Now, before I jump into this, I want to explain you something. See, if you have a question like this, let us say, 200, 100, 100, 150, 300. Okay, which will be the next number? If you have a question like this, let us say, Arey yaar, (16, 8, 8, 12, 24. That is incorrect, no, Parveen, because one should also recognize that in between there is 4.16 and 16 is a square, not a cube. Now, how do you form a logical sequence? Cube, cube, square, cube? Cube, cube, square, cube doesn't make any sense. So why are we persistent? Why are we being adamant of forming a series like that? Why can't we simply view it as, all right, it must be square, cube, square, cube? Why would we commit such errors? Please tell me. No, Yashi, it is not a prime number. You have missed my earlier, discussion. That is why you are asking me this. That is not done. Okay. So please watch the video because that is a waste of time. I'm repeating so many things that you have missed. All right. So whenever now listen to me carefully. Are you ready to listen to me carefully? Are you going to listen to me carefully, or should I stop here? As simple as that. Because if you keep on typing and asking me such kind of things, which book should I refer and all those things which I've already discussed, uh, it is useless. Then you don't know how to attend classes. Let me tell you plain on your face. Okay, let it be. Let it be then. Let it be. This can't go on. I mean, you need to be mature enough. Okay, so don't please disturb other people's rhythm as well as mine. Now listen to me very carefully. You see the first number here is 200. The second number is 100. And then again 100 is repeated. All right. Then it increases to 150. So what happens? 200 becomes half 100. Then the same 100 is written. Then it grows to 150. This is what is happening, right? A U is being formed. Isn't it so? Okay. So for sure, you should recognize that 200 is being multiplied with 0.5, or we're taking the half of the first number. Can't we recognize that? From 200, how do you get 100? From 200, how do you get 100? From 200, how do you get 100? Either by taking it as 200 minus 100 or by taking half of 200. Isn't it so? And then 100 and 100. From 100, how do you get 100? Well, you multiply with 1. Then from 100, how do you get 150? Obviously, you multiply it with 1.5. So for such kind of questions, this is the indication. Okay, so you have to be very careful in such kind of questions. So 150 into 2, is 300. So next must be into 2.5. into 0.5 into 1 into 1.5 into 2 into 2.5 into 3 into 3.5. Every time the multiplier is increasing by 0.5, isn't it so? So this must be 750. Correct? Now look here. Same thing is happening here also. Isn't it so? Have a look. From 16, how do you get 8? Tell me. 0.5. From 8, how do you get 8? Into 1. From 8, how do you get 12? Into 1.5. From 12, how do you get 24? Into 2. So into 0.5, into 1, into 1.5, into 2, into 2.5. Correct? So 24 twos are 48. Half of 24 6 is 12. So 48 and 12 shall give you a 60. So what kind of a series is this? Into 0.5, into 1, into 1.5, into 2, into 2.5, into 3, and so on. Now that's what I'm telling you, Rashida. How you will know is by dividing the second number by the first one. That's what I'm trying to indicate. If at all you have a sequence like this 16, 8, and 8, 200, 100, and 100, it is 0.5 into 1 into 1.5. All right. Please know this into 0.5 into 1 into 1.5. Now you identify, try and identify, Rashida. Look here. Others also, please look at this question. क्या बकवास है यार ये? Well, that's a different thing, Shruti. No, but see, the point here is you can't take it as 200 plus 100 is 100. 200 minus 100 is 100, then 100 plus 100. I mean, you still can't do that. You still can't. Got it? All right. So let's move ahead. So again, 100 into 0.5, half of 100. See, this is the indication. 100, then half, then same. Half, then same. Half, then same. So 100, 0.5 is 50, into 1 is 50, into 1.5 must be 75. I mean, 50 plus half of 50. Half of 50 is 25. So 50 plus 25 is 75. And 75 into 2 is 150. And 150 into 2.5. 152s are 300. Half of 150, 75. So you should get a 375 here. Cool? Is that clear? Let me just find out. Please mark in the poll, please. Are you clear? Come on, guys. Please consider yourself intelligent, then you will become intelligent. Don't be in self-doubt. Don't create hurdles for yourself. Anyhow. Could you please tell me the answer to this question? 20, 10, 10, 15, 30, 75. Should I give you a poll for this? Come on. Lovely. Sir, both options. Yes, you wrote. Yes, you wrote. No, I did not understand you. Which option, which question? Oh, acha, both options have written as yes. Sorry. A is yes, B is no. 77%. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Again, the same thing. This is the indication. This is into 0.5, into 1, into 1.5, right? This is 15 twos are 30. 30 into 2.5. 30 into 2 is 60. Half of 30 is 15. 60 plus 15, 75. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. So the next number that we must multiply with is 3. So 75 into 3 is 225. So choice D here must be the answer. This is D option, sir. It is written here. Now look at this one. Once again, this is 262. It is written. It is supposed to be written here actually. All right, guys, just take the differences here. That's it. That's what I've taught you. All right, whatever has been taught to you, use those tools, those weapons. You just can't sit staring at a question. I mean, that would be the most stupid thing to do, isn't it so? So what is the difference here? Tell me. Plus 10. Difference here. 24. You have a 44. And you have a 70. So as these differences do not make any sense, take the difference of the differences. So 10 and 24. 14 is the difference. 24 and 44. 20 is the difference. 44 and 70. 26 is the difference, right? Nothing the differences. Keep on doing so. 14 and 20. 6 is the difference. 20 and 26. 6 is the difference. You got a logical sequence here. So here you need to take the differences as 6. So the next number here has to be how much? Please tell me. Must be 32. And here you need to add 32 to 70. Correct? So that you get a 102. You add 102 to 150. You get a 252. Got it? Choice B. Now, another thing which I would like to highlight here is you can also, write these numbers as some of the numbers and their patterns you must remember. See, 150, I recommend that you remember 150 as a number which is 5 cube plus 5 square. 5 cube is 125. 5 square is 25. So please remember 150 is 5 cube plus 5 square. So wherever you see 150, you can use this pattern maybe. 80, if you observe closely, it is 4 cube plus 4 square. Isn't it so? 64 plus 16. This is what? 125 plus 25. 36 obviously is 6 square, but it is also 3 cube plus 3 square. That is 27 plus 9. So similarly, 12 here shall be 2 cube plus 2 square. That is 8 plus 4. And similarly, 2 here must be 1 cube plus 1 square. That is 1 plus 1. This is another way of solving out. So you can say this is a series which is based on n cube plus n square pattern. I mean, you don't need to remember this pattern. You just need to compare the number with the nearest square or nearest cube and see the difference which is there between the number and the nearest square or nearest cube, and whether a pattern can be found. So 252, the nearest cube is 6 cube. 216 plus 36, right? So that is 6 square. It is 216 plus 36. Okay. So by this method also you can do. By practice, okay, more the number of questions you will practice, you will be in a better condition to identify what you're supposed to do. And as it is, I've already taught you this method, no? Then what's the issue? You should have taken the differences, no? replace the incorrect term by the correct term in the given sequence. So the sequence is given to you, right? There is some incorrect term. That is not the answer. The correct term which should appear in the place of that incorrect term will become our answer. So let's have a look. Read the instructions carefully. If you're not reading the instructions, you're not appearing for UPSC, let me tell you. Okay. Where odd terms and even terms follow the same pattern. And luckily, odd numbers are written at odd places and even numbers are written at even places. Okay, so take the differences. See, you have an alternate series given to you. So 3 and 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 10 is 31. 31 plus 12 is 43. You have a series, right? See, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10, plus 12. What are these? Even numbers? So the differences are forming a series of even numbers. Now he says that odd terms and even terms follow same pattern. Same pattern. Pattern should be same. That means the differences here should be the same. Are they the same? See, 28 plus 12 is 40. Yes, same as 12 here. 18 and 28 plus 10. Yes, same here. Both are same. Yes. The next one here, as you can see, is plus 8. Yes, here also you have plus 8. Here you have a plus 6. Yes, here also you have a plus 6. Here you have a plus 2. Oh. Obviously, this is where we are facing a problem. Should it be plus 2 or should it be plus 4? Well, we already have 6, 8, 10, and 12 where the differences are 2. Difference here is 2. And as it is, these are even numbers. All right. Even 2 is an even number, but here the difference happens to be 4. And here the differences at the top are 2 even numbers, right? So here, instead of 2, I think we should have 0. If we have 0, then in that case, 0 and 4, 0 plus 4 will become 4. Isn't it so? Then we will have plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10, plus 12, like that. So incorrect term is 2, which should be replaced by a 0. Then our series will become correct. Understood? Yes? So once again, a simple series which was based on alternate series as well as different series. You have to take differences. Most of the questions can be solved with the help of different series. Now, once again, CSAT 2021. Read the question carefully. That is very important. You are given two identical sequences in 2 rows. Identical. Yes. So they are based on same pattern. Okay. So sequence 1, as you see, also happens to be in decimals. Sequence 2, we have to adhere to that because we need to find out the entry in the place of C. This is what we need to find out, which means we don't need this, we don't need this. Simple as that. Nothing, no rocket science. Now, guys, could you please tell me once again, from 8, how do you get 4? From 8, how do you get 4? 2 ways. 8 minus 4 is 4, or 8 into 0.5 is 4. Which out of these two should I apply? I don't know. Let me look at 4 and 6. From 4, how do I get 6? 4 plus 2 is 6, or 4 into 1.5 is 6. Which one is more appealing? Aha. Also, decimal is there, no? And here we have numbers which have decimal in them. Correct? Sorry. So this is nothing but 8 into 0.5. 4 into 1.5 this time. So into 0.5 into 1.5, so into 2.5. Previously, we saw a series that is into 0.5 into 1, into 1.5 into 2, into 2.5 into 3, where all these multiples were increasing by 0.5. This time, the multiples are increasing by 1. 0.5, multiply with 0.5, increase it by 1, multiply it with 1.5, the number, increase it by 1, increase 1.5 by 1, it becomes 2.5, multiply the number with that, increase that by 1, next number should be multiplied with 3.5 and so on. Okay. So quite simple here, 6 into 2.5 is 15. So evidently 15 into 3.5. If you want, you can do it also. 3.5 into 15. 15 5s are 75. 15 3s are 45 plus 7. 52. Okay. So it has to be 52.5. This must be into 4.5. Don't bother. Till here the series is established. Okay. So similarly here into 0.5. Okay. And here into 1.5. And here it should be into 2.5. So 5 into 0.5, that half of that is 2.5. So this is what? This is your A. 2.5 into 1.5. Now this is your B. All right. So how much is that? 15 fives. I mean, come on, you know the table of 15, right? 15 fives are 75. So 7. 15 twos are 30 plus 7. 37. So it is 3.75. Now the next number is C. Which one is that? 3.75 into 2.5. You know the table of 25 also, right? So 25 fives are 125. 12 remains carried over. So 25 sevens are 175 plus 12, 187. 18 remains. 25 threes are 75. 75 plus 18 here. That is 93. So you have a 9.375. All right. So these are indicators basically. From 8, you are going down. Then again, the value has decreased from 8, it comes down to 4. Then again, it starts increasing. 4, 6, 15, 52.5. So how will the value come down and grow? And here, the value is growing instantly. I mean, the increase in the first 3 cases here are not so much. From 4 to 6. Small increase. 6 to 15. Okay, small increase. 15 to 52.5. Quite a big jump. And 52.5 to 236.25. See, there are only 2 operators which are responsible for increasing the values. One is addition, the other is multiplication. Correct? But I mean, all these huge jumps, huge differences can only be owing to the use of multiplication. So multiplication must be there. Okay. So anyhow, 9.375. Decimal is not there, then these will be simple straight numbers. Okay. All right, I'll give this question to you. Let me just see how good you are at reading the question, and then maybe solving it also. Mark your answers, please. Garvit, it is starting, is it? You're preparing for UPSC, sir. Learn to start working 16 hours in a day. Challenge your limits. Challenge yourself. Try to work harder and harder as much as you can. No. Mrugna, please. I request you, don't do such kind of things. What if the last choice was none of these? Then Don't come up with gimmicks. Don't do jugaad. If you do jugaad, you will land in tihad. Don't do that. Okay. So whatever is the method, that is the method. That's how it is to be done. Nothing else. If it could have been done that way, I promise, I would have told you that. No, don't do that. If I give you the fourth choice D as none of these, your attempt goes for a toss. Calculate the number of digits after the decimal. I mean, forget it. I don't know why you are not able to answer this question. I'll tell you why. Majorly because you're not reading the instructions. And I've told you n number of times, if you're not reading the instructions, you are not aiming for any examination for that matter. Leave UPSC, you can't clear any examination. I can give you in writing. Because it is the instructions which tell you what to do. You're doing something of your own. You're blowing your own trumpet. It is like I am the one who's supposed to be your navigator and tell you whether you have to go left or right. You start driving in any direction without, listening to your navigator where you have to go. Okay? So basically, instructions are maps. The map tells you where to go, which direction to take. Okay, what is the way? A simple mathematical operation. Now, which are the mathematical operators? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. In each number of the sequence, blah, 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 results in a sequence with respect to prime numbers. Which one of the following is the next number in the sequence? Are these prime numbers? No, these are very much even numbers. But then using one simple mathematical operation out of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you have to relate these numbers to prime numbers. Why is prime numbers written here then? Because they are supposed to be related to prime numbers. So obviously then try and find out which are the nearest prime numbers to each of these numbers. 14. Nearest prime number is 13. So 13 plus 1. Right? 18 is 17 plus 1. 19 minus 1 also, I agree. 20 is 19 plus 1. 24, 23 plus 1. Now you have a common pattern here, isn't it, sir? 30, 29 plus 1. 32, 31 plus 1. Prime numbers do we have now? So now what do you have? 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31. Next number in the sequence shall be 37. Now, if you don't remember prime numbers, obviously you can't solve the question. So 37 plus 1, 38 should be the obvious answer. Got this? Cool. So as simple as that. Quite simple here. Okay. Some people were taking differences. Some people were taking half of these numbers, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15. Differences you're not supposed to take. Prime numbers, where are prime numbers? You did not take prime numbers into account at all. You're not listening to the instructions. That is your nature. So please listen to the instructions. They will tell you what to do, Baba. You're just running in any direction. You lose your path. Now, this is the easiest of all the questions, actually. Divyanshi, tell me what to repeat here. I've just compared each of these numbers with the nearest prime number. Which is a prime number nearest to 14, number 14? Nearest prime number is 13. So you don't remember the prime numbers? First keep them in front of you, then you will know. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a poll for this. Come on, guys. This is a damn simple question here. Extremely simple question, I would say. Please be fast. Divyanshi, 13 plus 1 is 14. Or you want to make it 14 minus 1 is 13, even that is fine. I don't know why so less number of people have attempted this. First of all, you are responsible for slowing yourself down. You are to be blamed. No one else is to be blamed. How many odd numbers are followed by odd numbers in the above sequence? So what do you want? You want an odd number to be followed by an odd number. So you want a pair of odd numbers. Is it or not? What is this? Pair of odd numbers. Where all do you see pairs? Tell me. 5 and 1. Then you have 4. That is even. Okay. 7 and 3. Then you have 3 and 9. Missed that, is it? Then again you have 5 and 7. Then you have a 3 and 1. Then you have a 1 and 5. All right. Do you have anything else here apart from that? Nothing so far. Correct? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? 5, 1, 7, 3, 3, 9, 5, 7, 3, 1, and 1, 5. Total 6 pairs. This was more of visual reasoning. I mean, can you identify these pairs? I mean, just interpret it properly, no? Odd number followed by odd number means pair of odd numbers is what you want. That was quite simple. But then appeared in CSAT examination. Many of the people, other people could not solve this, and even here also. So coming on to the next part of number series, that is missing numbers. Again, it is based on simple things. I mean, wherever you have numbers, you will find 4 basic arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's what you should be good at. No, not so fast. After this, Gurjeet, after this. Oh, that was long back. You can just revise from the recording. We've come quite far, Right, Ushashri? No, after this, at 7 o'clock, I'll give you the break. And this will get completed in the next 10 to 12 minutes, if you allow me to do so. So you see a matrix. What is a matrix? One which has rows and columns. That's it. So here you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and you have 3 columns. You see a question mark here. So as you go from, as you go in a row from left to right, or in a column from top to bottom, it is advisable that you judge that if at all you are moving in, let us say, columns, in columns, yes, from top to bottom, if you find that the last row contains high values, all right, or let us say large numbers, all right, then definitely multiplication is involved. So simple, isn't it, sir? See, from top to bottom, if you go just like this, 3 into 5 is 15. 15 into 4 is 60. Got it? Now, this anyhow has a question mark, so obviously we can't go from top to bottom as yet. And also, let us verify whether the pattern suggested by the first column is the same pattern happening here also. What is this? Five into 7 is 35, and 35 into 4 is 140. So similarly, 4 into 4 is 16. So you have question mark into 16 is equal to 96. So question mark here must be 96 by 16. 16 6 are 96. You must remember tables till 20. Want to become an officer, huh? And thought you don't have to do much work. Come on. All right. So 6 should be the answer here. Is that clear? Which part you didn't get, Prashant? Tell me. Very fast. Very fast. Your message should come to me very fast. Which part you did not get? Last part. Arey Baba, you are multiplying all the numbers in a column, no, yaar. Here, what do you see? 3, 5, 4. 3 into 5 into 4 is 60, yaar. 3 5s are 15, 15 4s are 60. Here again, 5 into 7 into 4. 5 7s are 35. 35 4s are 140. So similarly, question mark into 4 into 4 should be 96. So question mark into 16 is 96. So question mark is 96 by 16. That is 6. Simple calculation. No. Sakshi, even that is all right. I mean, if you remember till 20, that is fine. No. If you mean to say, Atharv, if the last, not the last column, last row, if the last row does not consist of a high number, this is what you mean. Isn't it so? Then some other pattern. This is based on some other pattern. Then crack it. See what pattern is being followed here. Some logical pattern will be there. And what is that logical pattern? You will have to determine. Now you will say, how will we know? I told you for that. How you will know for that? If at all the bottom row consists of higher values, then multiplication would be involved. And if at all it is not, then the numbers are, somehow connected to each other. Okay. But how you will have to find out. For that, I'll tell you a symbol. I mean, here, what's happening is, in CSAT, there was a question which was asked on this example, which I'm giving you. All right, and I will discuss that question with you. Okay, so have a look here. What do you see? Alternate numbers, if you see, 9 plus 7 is 16. Just add alternate numbers, please. 5 plus 11 is also 16. Ah. Sir, how will we know? Obviously by practice. Now you will know. If you see some kind of an arrangement, a similar kind of an arrangement, won't you try this? Because now you know. So I'm getting you acquainted with these types. Okay. So let us see whether it works out in the second one also. Here, what do you have? 6 plus 4 is 10. Lovely. So is 8 plus 2. So the sum of the alternate numbers is equal. Okay. So 8 plus question mark should be same as 4 plus 7, which is 11. So 8 plus question mark is 11. That means question mark here is 11 minus 8, which is equal to 3. Simple little star. Why should I wonder who you are? Yes, you can do like this also. If you go from top to bottom, 9, 5, 7, 11, something like that. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 plus 7 is 11. But wherever numbers are there, you'll have to make sure that you make use of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Invariably, these operators will be used. Then what do you have? 6 minus 8 plus 4 is equal to 2. 6 minus 8 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. Okay. So you can try this also. Well, yes, and knowledge, self-confidence, patience, your character. But there is another type I'm getting you acquainted with. If you get a question of this type, these are 3 groups as such. Each group consists of 5 numbers. They are arranged, in such a style that you have 4 numbers or corners and 1 number in the center. Somehow these are related with each other. So what you will do is either you will add, subtract, multiply, or divide the numbers column wise or row wise or even diagonally. And that's exactly what is happening here. See, 3 into 5 is 15, 6 into 3 is 18. 3 into 5 is 15, 6 into 3 is 18, 15 plus 18 is 33. But in the center, you have 39. So somehow these numbers are related. And 39 is a bigger number as compared to 3563. Okay. So what is the other way? Look at this. 3 and 3 and 6 and 5. Can we do something here? 3 and 3 is 9. 6 and 5 is 30. Oh, yes. It's happening. Okay. Well, is this the pattern? Let it be established by the second group. If the same thing happens in the second group, then we know that this is the pattern. So 4 into 4 is 16 and 5 into 7 is 35. When we add these two, 51. Yes, sir. This is the pattern. Confirmed. So the second group basically confirms. So this means 3 into 4 is 12. 5 into 5 is 25. If you add these two, gives you a 37. Simple, simple little star. So we have taken two numbers in the diagonals, all right, multiplied them. And whatever answers that we get for the two diagonals, we just add them and we get the number in the center. Sir, let's have a look. I want you to attempt this question, please. Yeah, Kiran, I will give you a break. Another 5 minutes maximum. Let me complete 2-3 more questions. No, Anushka. No, Kirti. Yes, Femina, Sai Dinesh. Kausar. Yes, Amrit. No, Usha Shri. Such a simple question. I mean, 7, 10, and 3. When you look at these three numbers, what could be the relation between them? Hey, come on here. You can say 7 plus 3 is 10, or you can say that 10 minus 7 is 3. See, 9 minus 3 is 6. So similarly, 13 minus 10 is 3. You get a 3 here. Definitely A is not the answer. But you have three choices starting with 3. Now you have letters here. So in each row, you have ABC. In each row, you have ABC. Each column also you have ABC. So here you have B, A, and C. C, B, and A, C, and what's missing? B. Okay, that's it. Damn simple question. CSAT 2021. Easy questions do appear. You have to reach to those easy questions. The hurdles are these difficult questions which are blocking the way. Acha, alphabet you did not. Letter you did not. No, Abhishek. Keep on trying something or the other. You should not be clueless. Come on. Right? All right. CSAT 2018. I told you that, an example two, I told you. That a similar question I will show you. Hint. Just take the alternate numbers. Just take the alternate numbers in each column. Okay, so you have solved a question of the similar type. 8 plus 4 is 12. 6 plus 6 is also 12. Similarly, 10 plus 6 is 16. And 5 plus 11 also is 16. Similarly, 15 plus 8 is 23. 7 plus 16 is also 23. And finally, 13 plus 8 is 21. 4 plus question mark should also be equal to 21. So question mark here is 21 minus 4. Simple, simple little star. All right, this we will start after the break. So you have a 15 minutes break. We will meet again at 7:15. Enjoy your break. No leaderboards, Umang. Yes, warriors, officers, are you back? Ready to have a go? All right, let's have a look at letter series. Well, obviously, you people, I assume, are aware of English alphabet. First of all, please know A, B, C, D, E, F, G are letters in English alphabet. An English alphabet is a group of letters from A to Z. So A is not an alphabet, A is a letter. Similarly, S is a letter. It is not to be termed or to be called as an alphabet. So, what is English alphabet? And it is not alphabets. It is never in plural. It is always in singular. All right. So, what is English alphabet? It is from A to Z, group of 26 letters. So, letter series, here we have. Here we go. Okay. Now, before I actually take this up, later, you can watch it later, Ushashri. We've started the other topic. All right. So, look at the recording. Now, we have 26 letters in English alphabet. So let us say that they're written in a single line. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, 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 U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So this, I assume, is your left and this is your right. Okay. So which is the first letter from your left? Please type very fast. First from left. Left, I said. From your left. No, Vishal, PPT will be given only after the class gets over. You will only get annotated PDF. That's it. For all my classes. Okay, first from your right. First letter from your right. Lovely. Second letter from your left. Second from left. Second from left. Second from right. Third from left. A, B, C. And third from right. X. Yes. So this A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D, W, and so on form the series, or let us say pairs of those letters which have same positions from their respective ends. A is first from left, so Z is first from right. B is second from left, so Y is second from right. C is third from left, so X is third from right, and so on. So I call them end pairs. I mean, some people they term it as opposite letters or opposite pairs or something like that, or pairs of opposite letters. You can call it whatever you want. All right, there's not going to be a viva voce on this. Now you know that English alphabet has 26 letters. All right. So what if I divide English alphabet into two halves? And let us not say two equal halves. Halves are always equal. Okay. So two halves. So each half would consist of 13 letters. The first half shall be from A to M, and the second half shall be from N to Z. M happens to be the 13th letter, and N happens to be the 14th letter, the 14 to 26 and 1 to 13, right? Which is the first letter in the first half? First letter in the first half. Wonderful. First letter in the second half. First letter in the second half. N. Wonderful. Which is the third letter in the first half? Third letter in the first half. Third letter. Wonderful. Third letter in the second half. Third letter in the second half. Wonderful. Fifth letter in the first half. Fifth letter in the first half. Fifth letter in the second half. Fifth letter in the second half. All right. So this A, N, B, O, C, P, D, Q, E, R. These are pairs of those letters. These are pairs of those letters which have same position, which have same positions in their respective halves. A is the first letter in its half, right? So N is first letter in its half. Okay. I call them half pairs. All right. So end pairs, pairs of letters which have the same position from the respective ends. Half pairs, pairs of those letters which have the same position in their respective halves. Okay. Now, one most important thing is that you must memorize the place value of each letter as they occur in the English alphabet. A is 1, W is 23, Q is 17, anything, O is 15, S is 19, V is 22. You must remember all these values, place values. Because even in coding, decoding, these place values of letters are used. And you can't do away with it. So if at all you have some different plans other than whatever your trainer or teacher is telling you, you are most welcome to go ahead and pursue those plans. But I do not want you to write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G for one question and waste your 30 seconds. Don't do that. Okay. And then number them from 1 to 26. It takes more than 30 seconds. Just try it. And why even 20 seconds or 30 seconds should get wasted in writing down all these things during the examination? You have to memorize them. Okay. So here we go. I have written, this is the first half, A to M. Okay. This is the second half, and that is in the forward order, N to Z. And this is the second half in the reverse order, as you can see here. Okay. Now, if you observe here, if you have written the second half in the reverse order on top of the first half, then it is AZ, see, BY, CX, and so on. You get end pairs here. What do we get here? End pairs. And how do we get them? By arranging the first half in the forward order from A to M, and the second half on top of it, or maybe below it, whichever way you want to write it, but in the reverse order. The second half should be written in the reverse order. Then you will get end pairs. But as I told you, you must memorize the place values. You can't do away with it. You can't do without memorizing the place values of letters. So that is another homework that you have. Now, a careful observation will tell you the sum of the place values in end pairs. See, 26 and 1 is 27, 25 and 2 is 27, 24 and 3 is 27, anywhere 20 and 7, anywhere 17 and 10, 18 and 9, 14 and 13. So in end pairs, the sum of the place values of the letters is 27. So here, sum of the place values is going to be 27. So if you want to find out the, let us say, end pair of Q, Q you should know is 17. So 27 minus 17 is 10. 10th letter is J. All right. So J and Q, they form here, as you can see, an end pair. So you must memorize the values here. Now, how to memorize the values? Well, you can begin with A, E, I, O, U, 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. Just memorize these. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. 1, 5, 9, 15, 21. No. The video is not stuck. All right. I'm just repeating it. Okay. So that you can repeat along with me. So A, E, I, O, U are vowels, as you can see here. So there are 5 vowels and 21 consonants. Another system is Ijoti, where each of these letters has a place value which is multiple of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, out of which this is repeated. E is also repeated. Arey, T20 though you can remember. T20, the place value of T is 20. So T20, correct? Y obviously X, Y, Z, 24, 25, 26. You should know. J10, maybe something extra that you need to memorize. I, you know, is 9, so after I you have J, so that is 10. But I sincerely advise you that memorize the place value of each of the letters. You must do that. All right, that is my suggestion to you as a teacher. The rest is up to you. See, it takes 2 to 3 years for students to realize that they must follow the instructions and the methodology which have been passed on to them by their teachers. Otherwise, they try to form their own method, and that is where their attempt goes for a toss. So, careful, please be careful. Now, other thing is, here you have the half pairs. See, A is the first letter and its half, N is the first letter and its half. Remember, CP, ER. So, what are these? These are your half pairs. And what do you see here? Do you see any pattern? Well, 1 and 14, the difference is 13. 2 and 15, difference is 13. 16 and 3, 16 minus 3, difference is 13. Anywhere, 20 and 7, difference is 13. 26 and 13, difference is 13. Anywhere that you take, the letters which are there in the pair of half pair, the difference between their positions must be 13. So here, difference is 13. Well, some of these end pairs you can memorize, right? As you already know, A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D, W. These four you will know. You will memorize these, right? A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D, W. All right. Then something which is rarely found but claimed by people. Love. See, 12 plus 15 is 27. 22 plus 5 is 27. So LO and VE, these are two pairs. Okay. GT Karnal Road, Grand Trunk Road. Okay. Then anything PK. Movie was there, no? MN, anyhow, you know. Right? So some of these you can find out. You see this Shri. IR, international relations. So anyhow, this is 19 and 8, 27. This is 18 and 9, 27. So some of these values you can definitely, you can memorize these pairs so that it saves you time out there. See, more you work before you jump into the examination, more weapons you'll have, more well prepared you will be, more time you will save, more number of questions you can attempt, which means more chances of clearing the paper. All right, so cyclical values of letters A. Now listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very, very carefully. Okay. No, then if I do undo, Saurabh, the complete thing that I have written on the slide will go away, actually. So let us say you write English alphabet ABC to XYZ, followed by English alphabet ABC to XYZ, then again ABC, XYZ, then again ABC, XYZ. You keep on writing it n number of times. Now what is the value or place value of A that you have? A obviously is the first letter, right? Z is 26th letter. In this row, what will be the value of this A? Obviously it is going to be 27th. Yes, again 28, 29, and so on. This Z is going to be 56, 28 into 2, 26 into 2, 52. Then again, the value of A is 53, then this is 54, 55, and so on. And it will continue like this, right? So if you write English alphabet one after the other in a straight line, let us say n number of times, in the first group of English alphabet, the first letter A has position 1. In the second group, it becomes 1 plus 26, that is 27, the value of A. In the second group, that is, you're leaving 26 before that. A to Z, gone, then next A after Z is 27. You know that 26 letters are there in the English alphabet. So in coding, decoding especially, even in letter series, there are going to be moments when we will make use of cyclical values. So what shall be the value of B in the second group? Tell me. What shall be the value of B? 2 plus 26. That is going to be 28. Right? What shall be the value of C? 3 plus 26. 29. Value of D? Everybody is listening to me. If you're not with me, you're not learning. And I'm not explaining it again. For sure. Okay? Gone. UPSC gone. I'm telling you that. If you're not listening to your teacher, if you're looking here and there or doing something else, you're not preparing for UPSC. At least don't die to yourself. Okay? Let us exercise maturity. Tell me for E. Because you're not typing. I know that. If you're not typing, you're not participating. That means you're not learning. Simple things I'm telling you, beta. Very simple things. Okay? Keep your ego, everything aside and focus on your life. The world out there is brutal. You'll get kicked. Right now, you're protected by your parents. You don't know how the world works. Okay? So be focused for your own benefit and welfare. So this is 5 plus 26 equal to 31. Can you remember this, please? Can you tell me F? So there are going to be questions where I will make use of the value of F as 6. And somewhere I will use it as 32. There are questions in which E's value or position will be used as 5 and elsewhere it will be used as 31. Why so? See, if you have something like ABC, which is compared, let us say, with ZYX. Okay, then what will you do? Well, whenever ABCDEF is compared with U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and so on, that is the first few letters of English alphabet, if they are compared, their positions are compared with the positions of the letters at the end of the English alphabet. Which are the letters at the end of the English alphabet? U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Then in that case, you will take the cyclical value of A, B, C, D, E, F. That is the next group. A is 27, B is 28, C is 29, and so on. It becomes easier to compare 27 with 26 or with 25 or with 24 or with 23 because 27 is nearer to these numbers. 1 is very far from 24, but 27 is nearer to 24. 1 is very far from 24. Listen to me carefully. 1 is very far from 24, but 27, which is the value of A, the cyclical value of A in the next group, is nearer to 24. 27 is nearer to 24. So better take the value of A in such cases when A is compared with U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Similarly, B is compared with U, V, W, X, Y, Z, or C, D, E, F are compared with U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Better take their cyclical values in the next group. Because those values, those positions will be nearer to the positions of U, V, W, X, Y, Z, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right. So that is something you have to remember. All right. Get it registered into your mind. So this is what I was talking about. Okay. End pairs or opposite pairs, pair of those letters which have the same positions from either ends of the English alphabet. Sum of the positions of the two letters is always 27. Half pairs, pairs of those letters which have the same position in the two halves of the English alphabet. difference between the positions of the two letters is always 13. This is what we talked about. All right. If the letters in the English alphabet are written continuously in a straight line, as I just gave you the example, ABC to XYZ, then again ABC to XYZ, then again ABC to XYZ, then again ABC to XYZ, a number of times, then which letter will be 100th letter from the left? What will you do? You'll count? Obviously not. So you know that ABC to XYZ, this is a group of 26 letters. So first you will remove, groups of 26 letters, which means you will divide 100 by 26. Goes by 3, 78, right? Remainder, 22. That is the position of the letter, which is your answer. 22nd letter is V. This is the answer. Are you clear about this? Let me just figure out. Are we clear about this? Please tell me. Are we clear about this? Please mark your answer in the poll. A is yes, B is no. Are you clear about this? I'll give you more examples. 80%. Wonderful. Okay. Now, let me just look at this. Okay. Now, you tell me the 500th letter. In this A to Z, 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 if you start counting from the left, which will be the 500th letter? Tell me. Tell me, what is your answer? Never mind, you get another chance, Mithun. Another example. After this, I'm taking another example. If you're not listening, if you are counting letters from the left, all right, you have written A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A to Z, A to Z, A to Z, A to Z, A to Z. If the letters in the English alphabet are written continuously in a straight line, which letter will be 100th letter from the left? I am asking you 500th letter now. 100th letter we have already found out to be V. 500th letter I am asking you. 500th letter. So how would you do it? You obviously will divide this by 26. Because each group of English alphabet consists of 26 letters. So you will keep on removing 26. So ones are 26. Remainder 24. So 240. Huh? So nines are. How much is 260 minus 26? 234. Remainder is 6. Sixth letter is F. That is the answer. Cool. Most of you got this. Sir, learn division. 500th letter I am asking you. And you stopped here at 24 and you are marking your answer as X. This 0 also you need to take down. And what are you doing? BHAT, bhat. What, my child? Okay, got this. Now solve this question. No Chitturi, but I stayed in Hyderabad for 12 years. Baganara? Emende? Chippo? You tell me, Shruti. If question is from right, then what will be your answer? I'm asking you to write it n number of times till infinity. Can you start counting from infinity? Why are you making your own questions? No, I appreciate. You should use your brain. That is important actually. 26 3s are 78. 220 goes by 8. 8 6 are 40. 8 4 carry over. 8 2s are 16 plus 4. 208. So 12. 12th letter is L. Should be the answer. Yes. Table of 26 also you should learn. What is there in it? If you want, you can do that. No, I know a little bit of Telugu. I'm not Telugu, I'm Punjabi. No. Ujjwal Singh, you can't ask me that. Sorry. After having explained two questions, if you are asking me to explain this question, I'm pretty sure you were not concentrating. Oh, Gurjeet Bhai, balle balle. How I'm doing the calculation? I know a table of 25. All right, I'll teach you calculation. Listen to me. You know the table of 25? How much is 25 into 3? 75. So how much will be 26 into 3? Are 3 more? 3 more? What? How much is 25 into 8? 200. So how much is 26 into 8? Are 8 more? 8 more. 26 is 1 more than 25. So 26 into 8 will be 8 more than 25 into 8. What? This is maths. I don't know what maths you people have learned. Huh? Simple, little star is what I talk. That's it. All right, sir. I have a series for you. A letter series. All right, tell me how much will be 24 into 3? 25 into 3, you know, is 75. So how much is... Wow. How much is 24 into 3? 3 less. 3 less. Okay, so 25 into 8 is 200. So how much is 24 into 8? 8 less. What? Sir, this is maths. Okay, not the kind of maths that you fear. थप्पड़ से डर नहीं लगता साहब, मैथ से लगता है. Thank you, Sushil. See, now the whole point is that you people have gone through the complete English alphabet over and over again. Now, listen to me very, very carefully, because each one of you, the method that you have used is incorrect. I know somebody will tell me, after some time, no, sir, I use this method only. Let us see. And then I say, most of you are incorrect as far as your methodology goes. Sir, where is the answer? Where is it written? Where is the answer written? Where do you have answer, sir? The answer will lie amongst the 4 choices only. Yes. Then whenever you have questions on letter series and coding decoding, please go to the choices. In any multiple choice question paper, please remember that choices happen to be your best friends. Okay, so do take choices into account. They direct you towards taking a decision what kind of an approach you should take while solving the question. It's not about solving the question. It's never about solving the question. It's all about answering the question correctly. And it should fetch you 2.5 marks. So when you compare the choices, so easily you can find that first letter in each choice is different. Yes or no? Correct, sir. Correct, sir. Correct, sir. So what do you find here? You find that each letter of the first choice is different. Then what do? You find only the first letter. And for that, you consider only the first letter of each of the group. What do I mean by that? Take J, take T, take E, take Q. Now, did you understand this? Because the first letter is different, we will consider only the first letter of each group, which means that you should try and find out. All right, I heard that. You're thinking too loud. What if, the first letter is common in 2 choices, 3 choices, 4 choices? I'll come to that. Don't worry. But what if it is not? Then what should be your approach? For this question, what should have been your approach, which you actually refrained from very, very conveniently? Huh? Take the place values, sir. Take the place values. 10, 20, 5, 17. Okay. I'll go from 10 to 20 is 10 plus 10 is 20. Now, when I'm comparing 20 and 5, don't you think that it will be convenient for us if at all we compare 20 and 31? Huh? From where did I get 31? Array, 5 plus 26, 31. That's what we talked about, right? Cyclical values. Remember? Now, don't you think it becomes much more easier for us to compare 20 and 31? And it gives us a logical sequence. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 11 is 31. Now, no need to compare 31 with 17. Compare 5 with 17. 5 plus 12 is 17. Whichever is nearer. 5 is nearer to 17 that ways. All right. It is more convenient for us. Now, don't you see a pattern here, please? Do you see a pattern here? Plus 10, plus 11, plus 12. Could you please tell me which should be the next number that I should add? Which should be the next number? Use your hand. You're going to be an officer. Type fast. Come on. Or you will not be able to survive in this world. Don't be stupid. So less number of answers, so less number of people are typing. Dare you do that with your own life. We should add 13. So now how much is 17 plus 13? 30. 30 is a number more than 26. There are only 26 letters in a group. So 30 minus 26 is what? 4. Which is the fourth letter? D. So this is the answer. This is where we have D. Over. Option C, sir. Tarun. From where 13 came? Baldev. First 10 is added. Then 11 is added. Then 12 is added. Please tell me, Baldev, what should be added next? So look at the question first. Look at the complete procedure and then ask me a question. Otherwise, it will become spoon feeding. Try to resolve the problems yourself. Okay? But can we change our perspective for only one number? Is it okay? I did not get you, Rahel. Yeah, it is absolutely okay. Why not? Well, that's exactly where you need to improve, Kartika. Try for this one. Come on. Come on. We are practicing, no? Practicing means what? Registering a method into your mind. Try it out. Let me give you a poll for this. I'll tell you, Gurjeet, I'll tell you. I told you at that time I'm able to hear you aloud. So I will strike each and every doubt that comes in your mind. Don't worry. First solve this. First catch such kind of problems. Lovely. Okay. So going to the choices first. And I find first letter is not the same. Whichever place you do not have letters of the same, letters which are same, or letters are different. And even if you have two letters also, that is fine. If you're able to find let us say there are two letters which start with Z and two letters start with S. What will it still do? And other places also, second, third, and fourth place also, you find that two letters and two letters are common. That's it. You don't have four letters, four different letters. Still, you find out the first letter. You will be able to remove two choices, 50-50. Then with the second letter or third letter, you will be able to get the answer. Still, it will save you time. Anyhow, so let's find out what is B2, what is J10, what is R18. Cool. Differences 2 plus 8 is 10. See, now it becomes a number series. 10 plus 8 is 18. I'm adding 8 here. I'm adding 8 here. What should I add here? Please tell me. What should I add to 18? Absolutely yes. 26th letter. So 26th letter Z is the letter with which the group should start. And Z is given to me here. No other group has Z as the first letter. So this becomes my answer. Is this clear? Is this clear? Okay. Now, sir, the question that you're asking me. I. See? Never mind. If third choice also starts with I, then don't start with I. Then start with the second letter or third letter. At least two letters should be different. That is no method, Abhishek. +1, +1, +3, +1. No. This is what is going to save you time. 5, 7, 11. Fill in the blank, please. What number should come here? Please tell me. Obviously, it should be 9. Yes. 9th letter is I. You have two choices starting with I. Now listen to me carefully. That means A is not the answer, D is not the answer. Compare B and C. This is a very important point I'm making. Compare the two groups given in choice B and C. I, anyhow is common. After that, RJ is common. Leave that. It is only the last letter now that you need to find out. Job done. Okay. So 21, 19, 15. Please complete this series. Which number should come here, sir? Please tell me. Which number should come here? 17. So that you have a logical series. 21, 19, 17, 15. Difference of 2. So you should have a 17. 17's letter is Q. This is where we have Q. C is the answer. You still save time. Got it? So are you understanding whatever I'm explaining to you? Let me just check. Fill in the poll, please. Are you getting it? Yes, you may solve it by other ways also, Anjana. This is the best one I know. 94%. Here we go. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Chenna. It is not KPLO. All right. So between the letters in the group, it could change. The system could change. But the first letter, as per that, or as per the second letter, there would be, from one group to the other when you move. Then you will get a sequence. But within a group, the pattern may change. Opposite word. Where is it written? When did I say opposite word? Opposite order. That's what you meant, Sahil. Please type correctly, officer. Huh? You're going to be a district magistrate. Huh? IPS officer, IRS, IFS. You need to type correctly. Okay? Okay, please give options. No, I will. Options are already there. You can say, please give poll. Okay? I'll give you a poll. Good. Most of you are coming up with the. Garvit, it is not OMR, it is poll. POLL, not POLE. Those who have read the instructions correctly will be able to solve it. So please spend enough time on reading the instructions. And let me tell you how to solve a question. What did I say? Let me tell you how to solve a question. The question needs to be solved in this way. Each instruction or each line, the moment you read it, immediately you should start working with your pen. Note it down in short, that particular piece of information. Then move to the next piece of information. Then you move to the next piece of information. It's no use reading the complete question and then rereading, rereading, rereading the question again. Waste of time. In the English alphabet, A to Z. Okay. The first four letters are written in opposite order. Opposite order means reverse order. So that means A, B, C, D now will be written as in the reverse order. Why should I take the pain of converting ABCD as a DCBA? Why? Why can't we write it in reverse? Quadre. Next four letters are written in opposite order. Okay. Then EFGH. Okay. EFGH. All right. And so on. Okay. IJKL. IJKL. MNOP. MNOP. QRST. QRST. UVW. Sorry. UVWX. UVWX. YZ. YZ are interchanged. Okay. So YZ. Okay. Now, which will be the fourth letter to the right of the 13th letter? So obviously you're going to count from left now. These are 4, 8, 12. Counting from left. Arey Baba, you know that these are four numbers, four letters. Then why are you counting them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Don't be a kid. All right? This is the fourth letter. This is the eighth letter. This is the 12th letter. Have confidence on you. That's how you learn. Okay? So that means this is the 13th letter. Now, what do you want? Fourth to the right of the 13th letter. So from 13th letter, start counting to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Tell me what is difficult in this question. Pray to God that in your attempt, you get such kind of questions, at least 10 questions of this type. No problem. It's okay. It's okay. All right. But it says first four letter are written in opposite order. I think you should have interpreted it correctly. First four letter are written in opposite order. It cannot involve ZYXW. Okay. Anyhow, so this was an easy question. Coming on to one of the topics that you must be looking forward to enjoying. Do you have a webinar today? Because I plan to continue the class till 8:40 because we started 10 minutes late, right? Yes. Mrugna, this is, I think, the 5th time I'm telling that on each question, try not to spend more than 1.5 minutes. Okay, I'll continue till 8:40 or 8:45. I mean, we'll complete this topic. All right, coding decoding. I don't want to carry it forward to tomorrow. Okay, sir. So let's begin. And I want the pattern. I want you to type the pattern on which this question is based, not the answer alone. I'm not going to give you the poll at all. Okay, I just want you to do this very fast. See, first of all, it is type 1, same letter coding. You're given a word, market. The letters of the word market, M-A-R-K-E-T, are used to form the code for the word market using some pattern. Now you need to crack that pattern and write down, sir, this is what is happening here. Actually, this is the code. All right, I don't want answers from you. So this is written as take ram. How? And using the same process, same method, same code, you have to write down the code for buyers. Leave that. Tell me what is happening. Lovely. You are absolutely bang on, sir. Very good. And let me tell you, sir, 2 times in CSAT, early CSATs, such kind of questions have appeared on reversing the sequence of letters in a word. So see, M-A-R-K-E-T. It is just written in reverse order, right? M-A-R-K-E-T. It becomes take ram. So I'm just calling this as reverse coding. Obviously, it is only for our, sharing purpose. Sir, in such an examination, there was a question based on reverse coding. You don't need to tell me in detail, sir, there was a word which was written and then the order of the sequence of the letters was reversed. So reverse coding. And moreover, they're not going to ask you a question, explain reverse coding by giving examples, draw a diagram and label it. So you're not going to label the parts of reverse coding, right? So don't worry. You don't have to remember this with a lot of focus and care. As it is, I think this is something you came up with. So buyers, just write it in reverse. Don't write first S, then R, then E. What re? Huh? Chota bachche kya? Just write it in reverse. Buyers. Okay. Sreyub. Don't say Sreyub. Make some word out of it. Sreyub. Here it goes. Got it? Let's be fast on this. Market is coded as Ramtek. Mithun, that was Tamil Hindi. Yes, you divide this into 2 halves. Don't say equal halves. MAR is written in reverse as RAM. KET is written in reverse as TEK. All right, so can I say this is half reverse coding? Just for our reference, I'm giving this name. Obviously, you don't need to memorize it as I have explained to you before. So BUYERS. Yubsre. Here we go. Come on, be fast. Yes, Purvi, quite near to it. But when you have 2 letters, that means a pair is formed. Okay. So MA becomes AM, RK becomes KR, ET becomes TE. So can I say pair reverse coding just for our reference? So BU should become UB, YE should become EY, and RS should become SR. Ube Vaisara. Ube Vaisara, Ube Vaisara. Here we go. Got it? This one is good. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Perfect. Jhansi Rani. No Sakshi. No Abhijit. You people are guessing. Very good. Shamili. Shamil. No Samson. Yes, Purvi. Answers I am not looking at because I told you, that you have to tell me the pattern on which this is based. See, whatever the letters are given in the word market, they are arranged in alphabetic order. क्या है ये सब? Okay, and in the forward order as they occur in the English alphabet. So out of all these letters, first A comes, then E, as in English alphabet, then comes K, then M, then R, then T. So similarly here, first B, yes, then E, then R, S, U, Y. Barsue, Barsue, Barsue. Got it? So can I say yeah? It is. Don't call it as ascending or descending order because these are not numbers. Say it is in forward or reverse order. So I'm just trying to correct, your diction as well, or maybe pronunciation as well. Pronunciation, anyhow, I will spoil also. I'll spoil your English also. But then this is the correct terminology which is to be used. Not ascending, descending. That is used for numbers. Forward order, reverse order. Okay. So I can say that this is alphabetic order based coding. No, Garvit, solve the complete question. You don't solve a part of it. It's not working. You are not getting a pattern with your approach. Correct, Purvi. Yes, Mrugna. Very good, Shamil. Shamal. All right, correct, Samhita. Shabash. So here, what is happening is you need to number the letters. Now, sir, how will we know that we have to number the letters? Which particular pattern will follow which word? That will come with practice, sir. First, get acquainted to various types. If I'm giving you 20 types, and if you're solving somewhere around 50, 60 questions, the moment a similar kind of a pattern based question comes in front of you, you will be able to find out. All right. So, what's happening? This is second letter, right? This is fourth letter. And this is the sixth letter. And then you have this. So, even odd positions base here. First, even positions are the letters which are in even positions are written, and then letters on odd positions are written. It could be the other way around also, no? Doesn't matter. First odd positions letter and then even positioned letters. So same thing will happen here. So you have a 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 5. Buyers. Who is Bir? Who is Bir? Who is Bir? Is here. Got it? Sir, this is type 2, different letter coding. Some other letter is being used to code a particular letter. Correct. After M you have N, after A you have B, after R you have S, after K you have L, after E you have F, after T you have U, as in English alphabet. So one step forward. So after B we have C. Okay. So C. These two cannot be the answer. Second letter, if I find, I'll get my answer. So V, over. Save some time, please. Okay, so this is called answering a question. What is solving a question? Writing the complete code. What is answering a question? Just by working midway or doing half of the work, a portion of the work, you are able to judge that this choice is the answer. Okay, you are not submitting in written. There's no step marking, isn't it? So here we go. If it is in forward order, it is easy. But what if it is in reverse order? So that is why I'm telling you it is important for you to memorize the place values of the letters as they occur in the English alphabet. 13 and 14. 13 plus 1 is 14. 1 plus 2 is 3. 18 and 21. So 18 plus 3. So take the differences here. 11 plus 4. 5 plus 5 is 10. 20 plus 6. So same thing should happen here. Plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Just keep an eye on the choices also. Yeah, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So our answer should begin with C. 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 Second letter is V, second letter is W. So this is 23. W. Okay, this is the answer. This is how you save time. No need to find out these letters. Why should you? Come on. Absolutely. Previous letter. Before M is L, before A is Z, before R is Q, K is J, before E is D. So -1. So before B is A. C. No. C. No. Okay. TX is common, TX is common, D is common, D is common, R is common. Aha. Second last letter. Na? So before R is Q. So this is the answer. Nahi, Anushka. Nahi, beta. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is -1, -1, -1. Now you'll have it. All right, so it's very difficult to go back in reverse order, right? And keep a track. So it's important that you do like this. 13 minus 1 is 12. 27 minus 2. 27, see, I took the position of A as 27, cyclical value. Why? Because I'm comparing this with 25, which is nearer. So 18 minus 3 is 15. 11 minus 4 is 7. E I'm taking as 31. Huh? That is nearer to 26. So 31 minus 5 is 26. And logically, it fits in also. And 20 minus 6 is 15. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. What do we have here? You have a 2. So we got a 1. That is A. A. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. So. All right then. All right. Let me just check for the last letter. No, anyhow, I will be able to. So this is what 19. 19 minus 6 is 13. I should get an M. Oh, job done. Done, no? Fast. Hurry up. Nahi. Nagentran. No. No, Ravi. What is half value? No half pair. Arey Baba, this is 13 and this is 25. Difference between 13 and 25 is not 13. In half pairs, the difference between the positions of the letters should be 30. 13 and 25. No, sir. You're just looking at A and N. What, right? Okay, leave it. You won't be able to solve this. Who the 31? E is 31, Akhil. E's position is 5. 5 plus 26 is 31. Difference is not of 12. Difference should be of 13. No? So let me mark this then. 27. 18, 11, 5 and 20. 14, 9, 19, 18 and 6. I'm sorry. I apologize beforehand. Okay. But such a question has appeared. Not in CSAT, but elsewhere. Not necessary that the letter which is in front of the letter will be the code. Okay. M को एक लेटर बैक नहीं किया मेरे बच्चे. M को एक लेटर आगे किया है. M के बाद N आया है. Okay, so this is how you are supposed to solve this in pairs. Okay. -2 plus 1, -2 plus 1, -2 plus 1. Get the code right. Okay, so this is 2, 21, 25, 5, 18, and 19. 2 plus 1 is 3, so this is C. 21 minus 2 is 19, that is S. S and C. SC, Nakko, SCC, SCC, Z, O, SS. Okay, second last letter. This is the one. 19 minus 2 is 17, which is Q. Q is here, so B is the answer. Is this clear? Okay, here we go. Because Kanika, in class, everything is easy. And then there is a huge gap between class and exam. You should have practiced at least 100 questions. You should have taken sectional tests. You should have taken at least 20 mock tests in CSAT. And then only step into the examination hall. This is a process. At least 150 questions you should solve on coding decoding. This you can say this is on end pairs. All right. So sum of the place values here everywhere is 27, sorry. Okay. So 2, 27. minus 2. 25, right? 25th letter, Y. Your answer has to start with Y. Gone. Gone. Second letter will give us the answer. So this is 21. So 27 minus 21 is 6, which is F. Oof. C is the answer. Got it? This is half pairs. Difference is 13. So 2 plus 13 is 15. If a number is less than 13, add 13 to that number. If the number is greater than 13, subtract 13 from the number. So 15th is O. O, O, no, no, O. O, L. Acha, third letter. Well, this is 25. 25 minus 13 is 12, which is L. Here we have L. Choice A is the answer. Got it? Type 3, direct to letter coding. Read it carefully. In a code language of steel is written as ABCDE. Compare is written as FGHI Sample will be written using the same code. How? See, here you understand one thing when you look at both the examples, that in front of A is D. Okay. What else is common here? E is common. So in front of E is C. So that means it is direct coding. Direct coding means whatever letter is there in front of the word, that is the code. So in front of C is F, in front of O is G, so M is H, P is I, and so on. So sample S. S is what? A. A is what? D. MP. H I. L is E, and E is C. So A D H I E C. Got it? Sir, Sakshi, ADHEIC. ADHIEC. Ah, trap. You got trapped. Got it? So you can't do away as far as the positions of the letters are concerned. So sugar is written as 192171118. No, actually, these are the place values. S is 19th letter, U is 21st, G is 7, A is 1, R is 18. S is 19, A is 1, L is 12, T 20, Y 25, 19, double 1 2 2 0 2 5. 19 double 1 2 2 0 2 5. Okay, here we go. Got it? This is more of a puzzle. This is more of a game, isn't it? So, Kamlesh, did you try or are you guessing? This is how you will take care of your district. Huh? By doing guesswork. Did you take the sum of the positions of the letters? No, you did not. Adding what? Atharv. The place values. Lovely, Shamil. Lovely, Shamil. Very good, Sakshi. Counting added, I am not able to see. You must describe your answer perfectly. Value added. Abhishek, did you add the value, or you're getting, or you're just guessing? What kind of an officer will you make? Huh? Join. You should point out when I was at 13th example. Now we have completed 14th and we are at 15th. So attempt 15th, please. No, you can't add the place value. Did you do that, Akhil? Are you people are just क्या कर रहे हो यार ये बताओ चलो 19 21 18 5 19 21 40 40 plus 18 58 plus 5 63 how is it 61 then minus 2 okay let's do it for wheel let us see 23 8 5 5 12 12 and 8 is 20 plus 10 30 this is what 53 then minus 2 should be 51 what am I getting here why am I getting 52 then pattern has to be same now if you're subtracting 2 here then you should subtract 2 here also how can it be 52 then hold it boys and girls 1 2 3 4 this is a 4-letter word correct what is square of 4 16 reverse the digits 61 1 2 3 4 5 5 letters so 5 square 25 reverse the places exchange the digits 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 so 7 square is 49 94 should be the answer sir खेला हो बे and bhat what are you doing bhat 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 huh? Yes you could not have done this at all so and here also you people were just doing guesswork don't do guesswork anyhow here it is indicated that you have to take place values a is 1 b is 2 c is 3 and so on an example is also given to you pin so here definitely you have to take the place values 16 and 14 is 30 plus 9 is 39 so 3 1 19 5 19 and 1 23 28 simple little star okay sir another type sir number to number coding the previous one was letter to number coding type 4 here it is number to number coding and there was a question based on the concept of number to number coding which appeared in 2023 easy peasy 653 is 563 come on guys yeah I can't give you a poll for this so 5 then 6 then 3 4 then 9 then 7 6 then 8 then 2 what are you talking sentence coding this is getting a lot of importance actually no choices nothing you have to find out the code for each of the letters now what's happening here I'll just let me please allow me to explain life is school is written as 1 2 3 so for every word you have one single digit but it is not that life is 1 is 2 cool is 3 it is not in the same order or same fashion cool has feel is written as 452 earth has life is written as 364 so what will be the code for life and so on so what should you do well you want to find out for life the code choose those two statements or those two sentences which have the word life as common so life is common between the first and the third statement. And life happens to be the only word which is common between the first and the third statement. Is, cool, earth, has, no other word should be common. And if we compare the first and the third statements codes, what is common? 3 is common. So life is coded as 3. Okay. All right. So let's find out for cool. Common between the first and second statement. Common between the first and the second statement is 2. All right. So cool is 2. Okay. Let's find out for has. Second and third statement. Has is common. That's the only word which is common. And second and third statements, what is common? 4 is common. So has must be 4. Now please tell me, what will be the code for is? This is the only word which is remaining in life is cool. Life and cool, both are 2 and 3. So is the only word remaining. 1 is the only code remaining. So is 1. Feel must be 5. Earth must be 6. Clear now? Cool. मजा आ गया ना? ठीक है, आओ फिर. Let us pick up questions from previous year papers. Similar type is there in front of you. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonder. %62%. Arey Baba. Why do you want? A careful look will tell you color chalk is common between the first and third. What is common between the first and third? Codes 2525. So white must be 4. Over. What? Right? No need to find out for color and chalk, Kamlesh. That's a point. CSAT 2022. Last year. My state capital. Oh, my city. All right, let's do this. It clearly states if the order of the letters in the English alphabet is reversed. Now they are to be written as Z, Y, X, W, V, U, and so on. All right. And each letter represents a letter whose position it occupies. A, B, C, D, E, F. That means what? Huh? We're talking about end pairs. And which one of the following represents Lucknow? Love. Remember? L-O. Oof. AZBYCX. PK. MN. LOVE. So L. Huh? So FX. PMLW. PMLD. PMLD. Here we go. Simple, no? Well, you'll have to solve this completely. This is -1 +1. Okay. Then again -1, then +1. -1 +1. -1 +1. And so on. Okay. So same thing should happen here. It has to start with -1. So that means B. Your answer should start with B. So these two cannot be the answers. Now what's common? BID. BID. Fourth letter is fourth place is where we have different letters. So -1 plus 1, -1 plus 1. N. We have N here. Choice B. See, it's such a long word. Chemistry. Don't bother to find out the code for each of the letters. Not required. Okay, 4 more questions. Here itself, he declares letters from A to Z are numbered from 1 to 26. A is 1, Z is 26. GHI is 1578, DEF is 912, ABC is what? So obviously, when he's indicating that A to Z are numbered from 1 to 26, you need to take the place values 789, 456, 123. Clear? Well, what could be the relation with 1578? Array, careful look. Into 2, into 2, into 2, 246. You should be smart enough to judge. Array 789 double is 1578. 456 double is 912. At least from the last digit, you should be able to judge. Huh? Got it? What is the missing term in the following? 1, 3, 15, 17, 2, 5, 19, 21. 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, 15 plus 16 this is. And 17 plus 4. So plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Same thing needs to be done here also. Let's do this. 13, 14, 7 and 9. So this is what? 14 and 16. So P and P. Okay. So this is what? 10. So J, and this is what? 13. And PGM. Quite simple, right? Last 2 questions which appeared in CSAT 2023. 5 marks in your pocket. Okay. Simple things I told you, whenever numbers appear in front of you, there are only 4 arithmetic operators which you have to use. Try for these. Division mostly is not used. So from 7, 9 and 10, how do you get 8? Okay. 7 plus 9 plus 10. How much is that? Could you please help me? How much is 7 plus 9 plus 10? 26. How much is 2 plus 6? 8. Right. Then you have 9, 11 and 30. How much is it? 9, 11 and 30? 50. And how much is 5 plus 0? I'm adding the digits here, no? 5. Then you have 11 plus 17 plus 21. How much is it? 28, 29, 49, right? Then how much is 4 plus 9? 13. What is the value of 23 plus 4 plus 15? 27 and 15 is what? 42. Yeah, 27 and 15. Yeah. So it should be 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Such a simple question. And the last one, okay? 0 is written as chur. 26, 5, 18, 15. Let this be 29. 29, right? C is third letter. So 3 plus 26. Because we're comparing it with 26 now. 29 is nearer. So 21 and 18. So 26 plus 3 is 29. 5 plus 3 is 8. What re? CSAT 2023, such a laddu question. 15 plus 3. Are what re? Huh? Player we have to write. Let's see. Okay. So let me use the same color here. 26 plus 3. 29. That is C. Is it? Sorry. What did I do? (16 plus 3). 19. S. Oh, all the choices start with S, then O. Huh? Then. Okay, third digit C is so intelligent, so smart. 1 C and 3 Ds, 1 A and 3 Bs, 3 Gs and 1 H, 3 Ts and 1 U. He knows my method. Never mind, we'll play. So 12. Anyhow, we don't need 1 plus 3 is 4, which is D. Okay. Anyhow, A is out. B and G is, oh, B is common. No need. Find out for G. Second last. 5 plus 3 is 8. H. Got it now? That's coding, decoding for you. And you must notice the kind of questions which have been asked in CSAT 2023. The two questions which were asked. So these were straightforward 5 marks. Don't lose them. Okay. So don't worry. It will come to you. All right. This I'm carrying forward to tomorrow's class. We will discuss tomorrow. All right. All right then. All the best. Thank you so much. Let's catch up tomorrow. Good night. Sweet dreams. Please do revise and work hard. It's a question of your life, your well-being. All right. This is Kapil Datta signing off. All the best. God bless you.